All right, Zach. How's it going?
Pretty good. About
This-
like 3 miles into this.
Yeah.
Roland is ahead of us.
In beautiful Southern Illinois. This man is a crazy good runner. He's at talking pace. He's been at talking pace for like 20 minutes now? I'm sure. Yeah. Beautiful Southern Illinois. And Zach is also a runner. They're both D1 runners at SIU. I am too. No, I'm far from it. But yeah, I don't know what type of video I'm gonna make. But we'll see. It's been a while since I made a video outside. So yeah, let's go. Roland's got 4 miles done. I guess we all have 4 miles done. With various modes.
So back in high school, I would come out here sometimes on like Sundays.
This is where I got it. I'm kidding.
Yeah, and
6.5 hours later.
I would go actually from the trail through here, and I would run across this farm field all the way past that house, and then there's a road over there called East Mick Road, and I would run on there. And there's also a huge hill way over there, but it's pretty far down.
There is a huge hill over there. Like, yeah. I've been back there before.
I've also ran around this field a little bit. It's not bad running terrain, and sometimes all it takes is just to get out of the bike trails. It can be a little bit monotonous sometimes, especially with
true. Even though it's beautiful out there.
Yeah, even though they are a really good resource.
Oh my god.
Thank you. No, because you can switch like the camera to like 4K and
that's what it looks. It's like so smooth. Like frames.
Yeah. You can change the default settings to that, which is really nice.
I think there is a horse farm that's over here, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, just coming down here, it reminds me of
one eternity later.
There's like people who live out here. I don't want to protrude on their space. But
it's kind of
if
uncomfortable.
If I'm out here on a run, going a little bit further, and it's earlier in the morning, I'll definitely like to stop on this part. If it's not muddy, hasn't rained for a while.
You wanna? Let's go out here for a little bit. It looks so much better in person.
Yeah, you can change it. Like on the iPhone.
This video's gonna have urine.
So
it's gonna be.
Alright, just like a few seconds.
Boom. Big man thing with Danny team out here, yeah? Doing cross country thing, yeah? Mad Mo.
It's pretty beautiful. Too bad Max couldn't be here.
Yeah, I wonder where he is. We're gonna make him regret that.
From the finding a porta potty video. Yeah. That was a while ago. I gotta see Max again soon.
Yeah, that was all like one road, but it's still like continuing through here and follow it.
Edwardsville history.
Here, it only takes like 5 minutes to drive down that shore.
Oh,
We
dang.
kind of follow it.
History. Oh, shit. We're on our way back. Zach, what do you think of this view?
I think it's
Going too fast.
it's a really nice sundown.
Sunset?
Sunrise. Could be a sunrise if you're not looking at it too long.
Right. But yeah, it's so nice. It's very nice to be out here.
You guys so fun. Sorry,
Roland's still
catch up.
complaining. All right, let's talk about high school people again. Hold on. All right, Roland's on his bike now.
I'm still on my bike.
And he's not trying at all. Because he was trying pretty... Well, he also wasn't trying while he was running, but... Huh? How boastful. So, Roland, we're going to go to the high school or what? We're gonna hang back out at our old high school. No, don't say anything more than that. That's gonna be bad. Night is falling. Also, I bike way more balanced and straight. It's just on one hand. At your old stomping grounds, Roland. This is where you used to display. You too, Zach. And me, yeah, briefly. Getting last place in the 800. Graduated in 2019, but still displaying my social dominance at. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Wait, what happened? Patrolling the residential areas of LaFleur. We said bye to Zach.
Yeah, basically, traffic's kind of bad, so
We're just driving behind all these stores.
driving like through the
Riding.
like the
I've said
loading dock
driving
area.
so many times. Roland just knows, like, Roland's showing me around Edwardsville even though I've been here. And he's telling me all these stories about high school people. And it's just, I'm just really enjoying it. It's just giving me a feeling of
yeah,
nostalgic, just nice, enjoyable feeling.
just checking stuff out.
So, yeah. All right, Roland went home, so I'm basically done. It was just a really enjoyable afternoon. I think, like, it was just really nice for me to just ride around Edwardsville and just talk to, like, I've known both of them since middle school. They haven't really been like my best friends or something, but they're just people who I've known from school, and they can just talk about a lot of things that remind me of what it was like to be me at that time. And that's something I've kind of like, well, I wanted to like relive again and just feel those feelings again. I'm a nostalgic person or whatever. But it was really enjoyable. And just Roland too, like, he talked about just a lot of people from high school, and it just brought back a lot of memories, and it just gave me a really happy feeling to think about what it was like to be me at that time. Something I really enjoyed. Yeah, just riding around Edwardsville and just feeling those feelings. It's kind of bridging that with the newer parts of me as well. So yeah, it was just a really nice adventure, and it was great to catch up with them. Nice time with friends. So thank you for watching. So one more thing. Well, kind of one more thing that all wraps around in one. So I've kind of mentioned that I've been looking for some feelings of whenever I was younger. And I think that's just because I think recently I found myself saying bye to a lot of different things, and encountering a whole lot of new responsibilities and challenges. And the things I'm saying bye to, I don't see them in the same way that I saw them before. So kind of on that journey of encountering these new challenges and everything, I want to reconcile that with feeling some things whenever I was younger, in middle school, high school. Probably not too much before that, because I can't really remember that much significant feeling. Probably. And I think one thing that I kind of wanted to mention was that's one reason, just one reason that I appreciate my parents' culture. That, like I said, there's kind of two culture in general. I've mentioned this in another video. In general, two major cultural influences on me, and that's American culture and Sri Lankan Tamil culture. And so the culture of my parents, Sri Lankan Tamil culture, in that culture, you're seen as a kid for a lot longer than in American culture. You're seen as still growing up for a long time past what American culture would consider an individual independent and able to a full grown adult. It kind of almost it really gives me a feeling sometimes like it's so soon. It's so soon, like we consider people adults, in my opinion. Um, Part of me thinks that just because of my influence of this other culture. Um, but that's something that's really helpful, I think, because I think recently I've come to an understanding. Like sometimes I'll just sit there and whenever I feel this feeling of wanting to feel those feelings whenever I was younger, it just reminds me that I still feel like a kid. I still feel like a kid, and I want to come home in more ways than one. Coming home obviously means my physical home, but in a lot of other ways, after I have explored for a certain amount of time as an adult, as someone who's trying to grow and do new things, I still want to come home and feel the nurturing of home in many different ways. And so how do you reconcile that? Well, why I really like American culture too, a beautiful part about that culture, I think, is the emphasis on the individual. And you're able to construct the life that you want pretty young, at a pretty young age. And that's something that I value a lot, that independence and freedom and respecting an individual's free choice and power, I guess, to construct the life that they want. But also that part of me of feeling like a kid and understanding that I need that sense of home. I need that sense of home still. I'm not ready to make a new home, I guess. Maybe I can say that. And like I said, in my parents' culture too, your relationship with your parents is very important in your adult life, what Americans consider adult life past 18. Past 18, your relationship with your parents is still very important. And I know you might think, okay, in American culture it's important too, but I would say not in the same way. Not in the same way. It is important, of course, but in a little bit of a different way. In my parents' culture, the relationship one has with their parents as they are in their 20s, it's still important that you're a child to them, that you're their son, in my case, or daughter, or whatever. Yeah, so I think it was really nice today. It was really nice for me to feel those things with these two friends, two good, nice friends of mine, nice friends. And then another little kind of a little story that I really like from one of my favorite speakers. I didn't come up with this. It's from one of my favorite speakers. I think kind of describes what I'm trying to describe in a good way. And it's about mango trees. It's about mango trees. So in tropical climates where mangoes are grown, mango farmers, they plant mango trees, and the mango plant begins to flower just after 1 year. It begins to flower just after 1 year, and you can get fruit from it. But apparently the good mango farmer will cut the flower off, and when the next year comes and the plant is ready to flower once again and produce mango, they cut the flower off again. And they do this for several years until the plant has reached a certain level of maturity. And then they allow it to flower. And then they allow the plant to flower and produce mangoes. Apparently that's from this story. That's what a quality mango farmer does. Even though a mango farmer that is only concerned about the quantity of output that they can get out of a number of plants, they would allow the plant to flower every year and they would take the mangoes from them. But if you want quality mangoes, you are willing to wait. And even though you can squeeze some output out of something, you understand that it's better to wait and take some time. Take some time and just nurture until it's ready to produce something really special in the future. Because to produce something really special, that takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of patience. And I think that really relates to me. Kind of feel like the mango plant right now. Trying to think about myself more as it's not so important about what I'm producing in output in the short term, but more about who I'm becoming. And I'm trying to nurture myself for that. And I think this really, these sort of things really helps with my nurturing. That's it.